Dancing Oracle with Najia. I am a psychic medium, and I come to the woods to recalibrate before readings, or to just in life, clear my energy. So I'm here looking at some chicken of the woods mushrooms, and I was hoping I would come here and get like a nice source of protein for the fall and winter. I would roast these up and put them in my freezer, put them in soups like a chicken soup, like a plant-based chicken soup, or make a plant-based chicken salad by adding some vegan mayo. But they're not looking healthy, and there's so many, it's a shame. They kind of have a weird smell to them, and they're not the right color, and they have some kind of cobwebby type thing growing on them. I'm not sure what's going on. I just sent a text to my friend Ira. He's like a mushroom expert. We go out foraging together and look for mushrooms and other wild medicinals. Anyway, I'm going to continue along. I'm at one of my favorite places. It's a historical estate here, and it's turned into a public park. And I love it here. Hi, Patricia. Let's see, I need my glasses for everyone. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Today's chat is if anybody has any questions about psychic mediumship, about learning how to develop your intuition, uh, meaning of seeing certain numbers, what is the meaning of certain numbers, understanding numerology. That's a nice topic that a lot of people can benefit from. So I'm going to get my glasses on so I can properly see everybody. Hopefully I brought them with me. Okay. Oh, be sure everyone hit the like button. It helps the channel, helps me to continue what I'm doing. Oh, Kala. Yeah, 1111. That's what keeps happening to me. Hi, Susan. Hi, Nina. Hi, Patrice. Hi, DL. Alina. Hi. Lilia. Hello. It's been a while. Hi. It's good to see you here. So, oh, did you say, if you joined in like a couple minutes late, go check out the mushrooms. In fact, I'll go show you in case you're joining late. Before I go walking, I'll show you the mushrooms that I actually came here for. I was going to go pick mushrooms. And I got all my plastic bags with me. Because I normally pick these. I pick a lot of things in the forest. It's really healthy. But there's something not right with these mushrooms this year. They have a weird smell. They're the weird color. They got a weird cobwebby thing growing on them. You can see that in the close-up on the replay. Yeah, they look like chaga, but you know what? They're chicken of the woods. Definitely not magic mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah. And they're very beautiful, right? They taste like chicken. They taste like poultry. Actually, better. Everyone that eats them, and I used to cook them up, would say, oh my God, it's even better than chicken. And they have as much protein, almost as much protein as chicken. In fact, I never knew that mushrooms are really high in protein. Like there's like a portobello mushroom, it tastes like beef, and that has a ton of protein. That's why when you go to like a vegan entree, at a restaurant, they'll do like a roasted portobello mushroom or something as a meat substitute. Because it can be a meat substitute. So we had someone ask about 1111, because I'm answering questions about psychic development and numerology. And when you see the number 1111, it means a lot of wonderful things. Oh gosh, here's another one. There's another one. Yeah. So, but something's wrong with it. It's not normal. Yeah. Go ahead. You want to go ahead of me? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi. It's not looking like the norm. I mean, it looks funny. Has a weird texture, like compared to normal. It should be softer and orangey, more orange yellow. It's more beige. So, well, first off, 11 is a master number. It's considered one of the special numbers in numerology. So it doesn't reduce down to a 2. Because normally in numerology, if you have two numbers together, you add them and you reduce them to a single digit, like 13. 1 and 3 equals 4. So but when you have 11, you don't reduce it down to a 2. You recognize it as an 11. And excuse me, I'm still recovering from heart surgery, and I'm going uphill a little bit, and I have to take breaks. So anyway, it's a special number that's very powerful. So if you have it in your own numerology, when you add up your birth year, month, and day, it's very special. And you can look up the meaning of that. I have it on my Divine Design and Intuition playlist about numerology things on there, especially for the year 2025. When you add your birth month and day to the year 2025, you can come up with how things will go this year. What are the energies you want to take advantage of? So 11s are like an angel number. So when you have 11s showing up, like 111, 1111, showing up, you pick up your phone and you're like, oh my God, it's 1111. Or you start your car up and it's like 111. You're like, I can't believe that number keeps showing up. It's on a receipt. When you go to the store, the total is that. Or how many people liked your video? 111, 1111. Like, it just happens. Or how many unopened mail do you have? How many unanswered mail or messages you have? The number will hover over something. So that's a sign. That if it keeps happening, it's a sign. So you would pay attention. Like, there's a few things that it means. It means, number one, you're going through a new beginning. Like, things are changing, right? Things have changed. Things have ended. You went through an ending. When I started seeing 1111, it was literally the day after my dad. It was the day my dad died. The day he died. So it was an ending of my life with my dad. He was a very important person in my life. He was awesome. And every single day, it's been almost 12 years. It's been 11 years and several months. And I get the 1111s every day, all day long. The 1111 and the 111, ever since the day my dad died. It's uncanny. It's so often. And hi, Rachel King from India, and Lilia. Oh, thank you, Lilia. I need a speedy recovery. I'm like, I'm not used to this. I'm used to being super healthy. I'm like, what happened to me? What happened to me, man? So I'm going to take you on a lovely walk. And we're leaving the Grange Estate. So this was the Grange Estate. I'll show you the buildings more later when, I've done videos on it. And we're going to go across the road and we're going to go to the creek. And we're going to walk all alongside the creek where they shut the road down for pedestrians and bicyclists. Hi, Scott. And I'm trying to see everyone's, I don't have my glasses on because I can't wear reader close up. when I'm walking, I have to wait till I'm sitting down to put those glasses on. So I apologize if I butcher your name because it's hard to see. Yeah. So the other thing about this 1111 phenomenon that keeps coming up for a lot of people. Okay, so you've gone through some ending, then very often very difficult ending previously to seeing 1111. Okay, and as I told you, I went through very difficult years prior to that with my dad dying. It was he hung in there a long time. He didn't want to, my mom didn't want him to leave, and he tried to stay alive. It was very painful for him. So I watched a lot of suffering. I tried my best to comfort my dad. So yeah, it was a very difficult ending. And then literally when he passes, the 1111s show up. And it just kept happening like throughout the day. It was crazy. I've never had that happen before. So I started looking it up on the internet. The spiritual meaning of 1111. Okay? Or, look up the meaning of 1111 or seeing angel numbers. It could be any number that you keep seeing. You go on the internet, you Google, what is the spiritual number of 1234? Well, if you see that, 1234 is a repeating number. So if you keep seeing a number repeating or coming up, this is one of the ways that the angels and guides will get your attention. And the numbers that they send you have a meaning. So as ones are new beginnings. The 11 is an angel number. So is 22. 22, 222, 22, 22. That's an angel number. Like master numbers, right? The 11 is very significant for angels. And it's like, it kind of just says, you're on your path. So a lot of times when that happens, in some cases it means, hey, you've imagined this timeline before, like you're on your path, like we all create our own lives by our vibration, our sense. We project out into this world and we create our lives. And it's an acknowledgement, right? It's an acknowledgement saying you're on the right path, okay? Because it's almost like a deja vu kind of feeling when it happens to you, okay? Now, in my case, I like to believe that it's my dad because it happened the day he passed, and I like to believe, since it happened on the day he passed away, that it's his way of saying hello to me from the other side. Yeah, so that's what I like to believe. And, it's hard when you lose someone. And I am a medium and I can talk to other people's loved ones. Maybe about 30% of the time, the loved ones will come through with signs and words. But it's hard even when you have those abilities. It's hard in your own life. You miss that person and you're like, oh, am I just imagining this? Am I just imagining that could be my dad? That to be my dad? Now, when I'm doing it for other people, I know nothing about their loved ones. And then those loved ones will give me a certain sign about things. I don't know the client, I don't know the loved ones, of course. So when I say something to them, they're like, oh my God, that's so-and-so. They did exactly that, exactly what you're saying. They would say it just like you're saying. And, because they know that I'm a total stranger and I don't, why am I talking like their loved one, or why am I saying that phrase, or why am I giving them this certain sign? But for me, um, I guess it's like my belief. I'm the one interpreting the signs. I'm the one receiving the signs myself for my dad or my angels. And it's like, oh, I want it to be this way. I want to believe it's like this. So that's also why, like, I will go to another medium myself because I'm just too close to the issue. I'm too close. I need somebody who doesn't know anything to look at my situation. Yeah. But definitely, if you're getting any sign repeatedly, whether it's an image, yesterday I was out at the park. I saw the most incredible heron bird, beautiful, like 3 foot tall bird on the rock. And it was just majestic the longest time. I did a short video. It's called YouTube Shorts. They're the vertical videos. I tried to do a live stream of it with everybody, but the internet there was so bad. Now, at some point, it may get choppy and we may lose internet. I'll do this as long as I can. I'm going to go look for the bench and sit down and say hi to everybody else who joined the chat. And everyone who joined the chat, please hit the like button. And if anybody likes my content, I have all kinds of mystical content. I just had an author who is a channel for a guide named Theo. Guide, not Guy. A guide named Theo. And that was Tom T. Moore. And he wrote a book on Atlantis and Lemuria, the lost continents. It was so interesting. And it was such a pleasure to have him on my show. We did 3 episodes. One of them aired last night. So you can look all about the mysteries of Atlantis with him. Yes. Oh, Bob, yeah. That's how I got in touch with Linda. Because Linda G, she's a psychic medium. She's a really good psychic medium. She's not doing paid readings anymore. She'll give away 2 readings every month on her channel because she got burnt out. It's a hard job. It's not easy to stretch yourself that high on command. It's hard. So I think I'll notice a lot of YouTubers like Jimmy. He's an astrologer and he's a reader. He's a psychic. He hasn't accepted any private readings in a while because he's doing okay on YouTube and he has a full-time job. So he stopped doing. His readings were like $7.50 an hour, but even then he's like, it's not enough to stretch yourself that high. It's hard work. It does take a lot out of you, physically, emotionally, everything. So I'm going to sit on the bench, put my glasses on, and read your comments. And if anyone's interested, we have a space left for the tarot party tomorrow night. There's a space left. If you want to join us, it's only $60. That's it. To get a personal reading. Oh man, where are my glasses? There they are. Okay, let's see what she said. Oh, hi. I'm gonna feel better. I recognize a lot of your names. Richard, Patrice, Red Bricks. Oh, give you a number. No, you would have to give me a number that you're seeing. Like, if you're starting, I'm trying to teach people to be intuitive, right? Everyone's intuitive, but I'm trying to teach you to develop it more because it's so important for everyone, especially at this time. This is a very changing time. These are changing times for the whole planet, not just where I live. And it's very important for everyone to stay connected to their angels and guides and use their intuition. Oh, hi, Prince Shira. Yeah, so I am doing, I'm teaching people through this chat, answering questions about psychic mediumship, meaning of numerology, signs, things like that. So you can ask anything that's not personal, meaning a personal reading, because it has to benefit everybody in the chat. Something that everyone would be interested in, and it would benefit everybody. Hi, Abel Huerta. And yeah, emptiness is scary. Oh, X War, it's definitely okay. Yeah, there's a road here that they closed right here, which is normally full of a ton of cars whipping down really fast, and they close it once a week to let all the bikes and the walkers and the doggies and the strollers to come and enjoy the nature here and a nice walk in the shade under the trees near the creek. And Prince, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm about where I'm at right now. I'm about half a mile from Philadelphia in this particular spot, maybe a mile at most. Yeah. And Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, you like my channel name, The Dancing Oracle. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, Alina, you're a master number 11. That's what your birth year is. That's great. And Sand Manish, what's going on here? Yeah, we're having psychic talks, mystical talks when we do the live talks. Wow, so Patrice, you always see 11s all the time? And DL, your favorite number is 3. So threes are very social and creative and collaborative. That's a great number for an artist or an entrepreneur that wants to do things with other people. Yeah. And Kala only likes magic mushrooms, not the healthy chicken of the woods that I was hoping to pick today. Hi, Susan. All right, so I think I've said hi to everyone. I've caught up with my and Luca eyes. And I'm the man. Hello. I'm the man. Oh, Patrice, you might join the tarot party. Yeah, that's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern time from 7 to 9. There's space for me to do one more private reading. You can register through my website, bealivinggoddess.com/mystical, and you'll see the tarot and oracle party, and you can hit the book now button. Oh, you know what? If you want to join, I have to open it up because it automatically shuts out by a certain deadline, which was the other day. But if you really want to join, you can send me an email. I'll go look for the email and put tarot party, all caps, in the headline so I can find it among my many emails. And then I'll I'll open it up so you can register tonight, right? In fact, maybe I can do that right now. Let me know for sure by the end if you, because Patrice, yeah, if you definitely want, I'll change my website for you to register late. But I want to know for sure because kind of a process. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole party, but everyone gets a personal 3 card reading. It's pretty cool. And we learn about things. Like you get, instead of asking me questions in the chat, you get to ask me questions face to face on Zoom. So you have to be able to download Zoom on your computer or tablet or phone so that we can communicate, because that's how we communicate. And it's really fun. And I get to see your lovely faces. And if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be on camera, but you can verbally ask, which is nice. Like something in the message, scrolling through, it's a whole nother vibe than someone speaking a question. It's a whole nother thing. And plus, I'm totally tuned in the whole time. I'm not walking and talking. So it's a whole nother thing. It's really great. But so yeah, we're talking about number 3. You know, and numerology is linked to the tarot cards and oracle cards as well, because it's numerology. There's a meaning within all the numbers, and those numbers are used to number the cards. Whether it's an oracle deck or a tarot card deck. We're going to go over near the creek side. Oh yeah, Patrice, you're on the website now? All right. Check it out. I don't know if it's gonna let you register, because I think it shut off yesterday. If you want to register, I'll change it right now. Okay, Patrice? Let me know for sure if you're going to register. I'll open it up for you to register, okay? But I'd have to go sit down and put my glasses on. And right now, I'm not near any benches. I'll be at a bench soon, though. Oh, here's the creek. Can listen to the water. This is like the part of the creek that's kind of low. And then they have all these white things here. They're all baby trees. They're trying to protect them from getting cut down. So they plant all these baby trees, baby sticks. And then they're trying to, reforest the area with certain trees and have the right biodiversity here. And you see we have a nice road closed with a lot of happy doggies and happy walkers and happy strollers and happy bikers. So I love coming here, because I normally can't walk here. Normally it's just cars whipping around really fast. So after I hit this curve, there's going to be a bench. Yeah. Yeah, so 3 is, you think of the Trinity, how 3 people come together and make a triangle. A triangle is engineering wise, it's a very stable structure. Whenever you have those triangular angles, that's how they build bridges, to withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. I know about this because I did a science project on it. And I was thinking of becoming an engineer when I was younger. Almost took a job as an engineer because I did a lot of stuff with that. Yeah, but I decided I want to, I want to be an artist. Yeah. So I was an artist for many years. I will be getting back to it. I stopped being an artist during the pandemic because my jobs, were taken from me. And the whole industry changed. So around that time, I opened up I opened up a bed and breakfast. I came out of the closet as a psychic. Linda G encouraged me like multiple times. She's a She has a wonderful channel called Linda G, the Comanche Psychic. And her and Tara Arnold, she's also a wonderful psychic channeler. She has a YouTube channel. And she encouraged me to go public and, you know, like, do this. Like, I'm meant to do this. First thing she said, what are you calling me for? You already know how to do this. Channeling. I'm like, yeah, but not on demand. So is everyone still there? Is my internet okay? Because I don't see anyone chatting or asking questions anymore. So I don't know that you are still here. Because I don't see any new questions or comments. I mean, it looks like I'm still broadcasting. Can somebody just put anything on the comment, an emoji, anything? Oh, Bob, sometimes your path finds you. Yeah, I kept resisting it. Oh, it took a lot to do this. It took a lot of convincing to make me go public and do this. You know, it's very different. I use a lot of similar skills as an artist, but it's very different. Very, very different. Oh, I can hear the water. I don't know if you can hear it. Hi, hello, Lottie Smith. Hello. Hi, Janice. So, I think in about 200 feet, I'm going to come up to a bench, sit down, put my glasses on. I'll let Patrice come into the tarot party, open up another spot for her. Allow like one extra day to register. And it goes till 9, but if I run over time, it might run over time, not Eastern. Patrice, what part of where do you live? Hi, Josephine. Josephine also stole that scammer pretending to be me, soliciting money. I never solicit money from people. So for an orphanage, oh my God. I did see that I didn't see that on Linda's channel, but people said that person was doing it on Linda's channel. But I did see it I read the screenshots some people sent me, and I recognized the lingo and the whole thing. And I watched this other podcaster, Wisdom from the North, and there was someone in her comments with her photograph that she uses for her channel, soliciting for the same thing. And I wrote to her but she didn't change it. That comment was still there for like a week. I guess she didn't see me writing to her. And so I reported the comment that there was like someone scamming her, because you need the comment to report it. So it looks like the person might have realized that we were onto them, and they took their comments down rather than getting reported. So, yeah, so we're coming up to a bench. I'll go sit down, put on my glasses, and read what you wrote to me. And I'll open up the tarot party for Patrice. And there's going to be another one in October. I don't normally do them one each month. I usually alternate with a workshop on psychic development. But since it's Halloween and some of my regular people couldn't make it, they were so upset that they're missing it, I'm going to run another one in October. So I'm going to just open my tripod up. Maybe I'll just get my glasses out. It's hard to do I need one more hand. I need one more hand. So this is a cute little area. They put a memorial. I'll back away from it once I'm off, but there's a memorial here. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you missed most of it, but you know, I'm still going to be on as long as I have a connection. You know, I'll stay on as long as the internet lets me. I think ever since we have the 5G towers, the internet's harder. Because I'm always doing stuff on the internet, even out in the woods for years. But yeah, the sun's out. I don't know if you can. Josephine was looking. All right, let's see if I can. Oh, can you hear me now? Let me know, Bob or Josephine, whoever's there, if you can hear me. Yeah, so Bob, it was on the question area I had for Linda. You can hear me good. Okay. Yeah, so Patrice, I opened up the calendar if you want to come to the tarot party. So now you can register online and book yourself and get the Zoom link with all of us. Bob is going to be on there as well. I don't know if anybody else here in the chat will be here. Yeah, Patrice, let me know if you're still here or if I lost you. Hi, Jungle God. Yeah, so I'm going to walk up to the log cabin. It's really nice. I'm going to walk. Now, usually around the log cabin, I lose connectivity. I'm going to try not to walk close to the log cabin right away because I'll kind of walk on the outskirts because whenever I walk close. Hi, Johnny. Yeah, Bob's had a reading with me. He knows I'm a good psychic. So anyway, these are mini ones, but they're still really helpful. Like if you have something you need to know, people are like, wow, even the 3-card readings are profound. If they got something to tell you, they will. And then I hope through, the rest of the night, I teach you whatever comes up for people as far as psychic development, because it's important that you learn how to get the messages yourself as well. Oh, you're still here and looking on your site, but where do I buy the class? So do you see the book now button on, if you go to my site, bealivinggoddess.com, and you go to the page that has psychic readings, it's like bealivinggoddess.com/mystical. But if you go up to the menu, it has psychic readings. Then in there, it tells you all the services I offer as a psychic. Because there's many services, right? There's a lot of different things I do for you, not just a normal reading. So there's a book now button. Book now allows you to self-book, and that brings you to the workshop. And it should be fine to book. Yeah, Bob said it's toward the bottom on the readings. Hi, Johnny. Jungle. Oh, no, you're already joined in, Jungle, on the live. But tomorrow night I'm doing a tarot party. That's a paid one. That's $60. This is free, what we're doing now. So I can smell the creek. Like when you're near a creek, it has a certain smell from all the algae. And it's so refreshing. I know it kind of sounds weird, but it's actually very refreshing. It's really pretty here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, good. Yeah, fill out all your information. It will convert your time zone. Patrice, where are you from? What part of the world are you in? Where will you be tuning in from to our tarot party? Yeah, so I'll get to see your face if you want to show your face. If you don't, and everything's going to be recorded. So some of you may not like love that recording that you can go to anytime, but you don't have to have your face on there. You can show up on camera before I record, before the recording starts. If you show up exactly on time at 7, I don't think the recording is going to start till 10 after. Because we do a lot of introductions in the beginning, make sure everyone's there. Oh, Washington, D.C., so you're in the same time zone. Yeah, so that's a good time for you. It's, after work, after dinner, you can relax. So there's a log cabin up there on the left. When I get close to it, it cuts out my internet. So I'm not going to get too close to it today because it cuts me out. So I'm just going to keep walking up the road until the part that's closed off from traffic stops. So the cabin's from the 1600s. I think that building's from the 1700s. Or 1800s. I'm not sure. There's a sign somewhere that tells you. Yeah, and then it's really lush back here. Yeah. Oh, Bob, yeah, this is your first event. I do an event every month. It's not always a tarot event, but the last one was clairaudience, developing your psychic hearing, and people got a lot out of it. They were working on it the next week and letting me know how well they did. I'll try to do that again. I don't know if I want to do one on auras. Just depends what people want. My aura video I did a couple videos on auras, posted a couple times, but I didn't get a lot of people interested in just the video. So I don't know. They're not even interested in watching a free video. That doesn't mean like they're going to want to do a workshop. So I don't know. My clairaudience videos got a lot of people interested, asking if I could teach it. And I said, sure, I'll teach it. They didn't want to just learn from the free videos. They wanted like a guidance. So I did the workshop for people. Yeah, so there's like a community garden here. An old shed. It looks pretty here. They'll do like workshops in that old shed. Last time I was here, there was a candle making workshop. Like how to make the candles from the strings, like how they just keep dipping them. They had the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts doing it with them. It was so cute. It was so cute. Yeah, it's really nice here. So there's a little bit more left of the road. Oh, there I see Patrice got added to the guest list. Yay. Awesome. So it'll be new for me to do a whole night of that without my sage. I normally cleanse the cards with sage. I'm just going to cleanse them with sound, vibration, and fire from the candle because my breathing has had issues. Yeah. And usually when I do those nights, there's a common theme for everyone. It's really funny how that happens. And then I kind of channel what's meant to be for the group, as well as your private reading. Oh, Jason's asking what's happening here. Welcome, Jason, to the live chat. Make sure you hit the like button, everybody. Yeah, my breathing is sort of okay today. I mean, it's way better than it was, Josephine, following the surgery. I mean, I'm out walking, I can breathe, but and I'm talking because I mean, for the first couple weeks, 2.5 weeks, I couldn't talk to. I mean, it was so hard to talk to anybody. I would get so tired out, winded, just speaking. I mean, it was harder to talk than it was to walk and breathe. Look how pretty. So Jason's asking what's going on, and I go, I do these psychic walks. I walk and talk about psychic things, and you can ask me questions. And we were just talking about the tarot party that's tomorrow night, and I opened up a spot for Patrice. Oh no, this is safe. They closed the road off, Jason. So this entire road, which is normally dangerous because normally people drive like maniacs here. Once a week they close the road off completely. No cars. It's great. And then all the kids come down with their little bicycles. It's about dinner time now, so there's not as many people. But earlier in the day, there's like a ton of little tiny bikes. It's so cute. Baby strollers, skateboards. That's what the kids like now. They all love their skateboards. These things called razors, Razor. They ride the scooters. Oh, scooters, not skateboards. There's some skateboarders, but mostly scooters. And people just come here and heal. Get out in nature. Because you can never see the creek normally. I mean, you can. It's a beautiful creek and you can't see it if the cars are whipping down the road. Yeah, I wouldn't walk down the road like this normally. I had a coworker was hit as a pedestrian. She's on her bike and on the road she normally, rode her bike to work every day. She was one of the photographers I worked with at QVC because I used to be, a set designer there, photo stylist and such, video stylist. And she was a wonderful photographer. And we used to do a lot of the Joan Rivers merch together. All the fashion stuff for Joan Rivers. She was a really nice woman, Joan Rivers. Everyone loved her so much. She was like such a generous soul and funny. Oh, the weather is, Josephine, like, it looks like fall, it smells like fall, but it feels like summer. It's in the 80s. It was cool here a couple weeks ago in August, right? Like I guess 3 weeks ago, it was really cold in the end of August when it's normally the hottest, like over 100 degrees. Hi, Mango. Hello. And yeah, I go walking in the forest a lot. Look at that nice little part where the water, I wish, comes down. Normally, you'd have to go do a trail like these people are going up the trail to get through here because, the cars are crazy. But we're coming up to here where they blocked the road off near the train station. And it's just nice to listen to the water the whole time you're here. I love this neighborhood. I wish I lived here. It's so peaceful. I think I'm going to walk and show you the houses here. I'm going to leave the road, go over the bridge, and show you the houses because we still have internet because I didn't go up to the cabin. That's where I normally lose my internet, at the log cabin, which happens like every time. So now I know the trick to staying on the live chat. And it's just lovely here. I love the way these trees have the flowers in that pattern and the canopy that they make. So pretty. All right. Look at this is actually a really old house. It got covered with brick face and siding. But I used to ride my bike around here when I was younger. I lived a few miles away in this town, and there was like a really old house here. Like you could just picture horse-drawn carriages coming down. Yeah. And now it's all covered over with modern stuff from the 70s and the 80s. Yeah. But I remember what it looked like before, you know? I still have that in my memory. Oh, yeah, I have tried to communicate with a tree a little bit telepathically. There's one tree in the one place I go, and it actually communicated to me. I'm not much of a tree hugger, but this one tree, it was after my dad passed, communicated to me. It was like my dad was communicating through the tree to me, which sounds crazy. It had a certain embrace. It's hard to describe, you know? Had a certain embrace. It was beautiful. Big tree. I think you'll see it on some of the videos. I call it the dad tree, like meaning my dad who passed, right? And yeah. So it has a bench underneath. So I sit under the bench whenever I go there, and I reflect upon my dad. Oh, yeah, the trees, I think, well, I haven't had a tree say, give me water, but I've had plants say that. I have happy plants, you know, certain plants that are so happy, they're so old. I've had some plants that made so many babies since I'm a teenager. I have an aloe plant that was once a tiny aloe plant when I was like 15 years old. I mean, that's a long time ago, many decades. And at one point, the aloe plant got taller than me. I gave it to one of my students and her boyfriend, who's now her husband, because he had the right kind of space for it. And I said, it needs a home. It's too big for my house. It's outgrown the window. And it was so big. Yeah, and I still have the remnant. I mean, I still have it. It made so many other big plants. Like it was one little baby plant that got to be... here's a happy squirrel. Is a squirrel eating a bone? What is that? What is that guy doing? Looks like the squirrel's gnawing at a bone. It's so strange. Anyway, I'm gonna go down this one street near the park, another park. Yeah, normally I said this neighborhood's peaceful. It's normally really quiet on the street. Like I wish I lived here. But there's a street back in here near the park. I really love it because it's so peaceful. So we're gonna go there. And then I can sit on the swing or the bench and look at all your questions and comments. Look, if you have any numerology questions, we just did 1111 and threes today. Oh, maybe he was sharpening his teeth. That little squirrel. Yeah, maybe, like, I like the peacefulness of this house. When we see the back, it's so cool in the back, the additions they made. Oh no, it's the house after? The house after this. I love it. Hold on. We're going to see it soon. Wish I had that house. It's just a little cottagey. And then it's got this really cool backyard sitting area that looks so nice. Yeah, we're coming up. It kind of reminds me of a seashore house when I go down to Cape May, New Jersey. This reminds me of some of the houses there. Yeah, so there's this area, which is lovely. And then there's that area back in there. I don't know if you can see. It's hard to see through the video. But they have all these little buildings. They got that building, and they got that building, and they got that building there. They got 3 little buildings. This is an old house here, the stone one. They just put new window frames on, the new windows. Wow. And they got the old carriage doors, see? Let's just show you. Right there. Those are some old doors with old hardware. It's pretty cool. Oh, it smells so good here. It smells like fresh woods and laundry dryer, the dryer sheets or something, like, when you wash your clothes. I love this Tudor style. Yeah. Yeah. This is an expensive neighborhood. I like this. That's pretty. There's a lot, there's a lot of houses in the area like that kind of style nearby in this place called Drexel Hill near me. And this looks like a little old farmhouse kind of feeling. The yellow one, it's like a cute vibe. This one on the end, they completely redid it. I can't recognize it anymore. It was an old house. They made it like 3 times the size. It was a lot smaller. So winter was not bad last year. It was supposed to be really bad, but it wasn't too bad last year. It didn't strain my heat like previous winters. But winters are rough. I mean, for me, I'm not a winter person. I like this house. It's kind of French looking. I'm not a winter girl. I like moderate weather. And here we're in the playground. I'm gonna go check out your comments now that the bench is here. Okay, let's see. Comments. And again, I keep saying hit the like button because I know that all the other creators are really big on like, subscribe. It's free. It helps the content. It helps them get people to know my channel exists. So that's really important. So I had to cut back on the number of videos I do, but I like doing the lives like spontaneously because I can. These are not hard videos to produce when you do live stream. They're easy. Like they upload themselves afterwards. Like I'm still trying to upload the other 2 videos from Ennis Lumeria, the author. I mean, it's taken me days It's such a problem sometimes to get those to upload. But the YouTube live stream, I've not had any trouble since the early days.